Rib cage coming up. Xiphoid process here. So we've got heart and heart governor. Okay. So the meridian extension is starting from its own diagnostic area and it's coming up the midline. So it is overlaid on top of conception vessel. Right?
Is it deeper?
It's in this, and I would say you would normally find it more superficial. Okay, but the thing is, in this case, now that we're working with Zen technique, what is our buzzword, our key expression?
Circulation.
Okay, so it's just like I'm going to tune into circulation here. Okay, and I'm just using fingertips. Okay, so I'm extending ki through my fingertips, coming up so it's soft, and then I'm coming onto the rib cage. In some people, the xiphoid process, which is just the very end part of the sternum, can feel a little bit flexible, and it might feel a little bit weird to work on. So, I would go just below it and then kind of skip gently over it. And we're coming up the midline, so we're now right in the very middle of the sternum, coming to CV17. CV17 is our bow point for the heart governor. So it's in line with the nipples. In line with the nipples. So CV17. So at CV17, this is where Masanaga's heart governor then splits, and it does two different things. The first thing, which is the easy one, is it then makes a very little arc shape just over the nipple, and it comes in to heart governor 1, heart protector number 1. Okay? So if I was working up here, okay, I might want to do it like this. I'm just using the heel of my hand. Okay? That might just feel a little bit more discreet. Okay, so I've got my middle finger here on CV17. Okay? Or you could come in and use fingertips. Okay? Depends upon how you're feeling in your relationship with the person that you're working on. If you're feeling that it's inappropriate, then okay. So we've come to here. We can work like this, or just to give us some feedback, Kay. How does that feel?
It does. It feels more secure that way. Just mainly because the weight of the hand comes up here too, so it spreads.
Yeah.
Your consciousness
a little bit. Yeah. So the part that I'm working with is just the heel of the hand. Yeah. All right. So we've got this little branch here, which is just over. It's just over the nipple. So in everybody, it's going to be on breast tissue. Okay. And even if we're working on, youngish men who don't have any breast tissue, older men very often do. Okay. So that can feel quite kind of intimate. But for everybody, this is an area you want to be really careful about. Okay. So now from here, the meridian is going to come out, and it's going to make a little out and then in. Okay, so from here it's crossing out, and it's crossing over heart just to the very edge of the sternum, and then it's coming back in again. Yeah, and in her book, Carola talks about it being like a tulip shape. Think the flower a tulip? Okay, which is quite a nice image. I quite like that image. So you've got the leaves and we've got the flower. Yeah, okay. The other image that we have also got for that is like a champagne glass, champagne flute. Okay, so you think about that.
It's kind of overlapping heart, you said.
Yes, okay. So heart is coming here, and heart governor is just going to cross over it and then just come back again. Right? So we'll do that in a minute. So we can do both together. Out. And then back in again. Or, and more often, if I want to really to focus on it, then I would do one side at a time. Yeah. So my hand is down here in the diagnostic area. I'm just coming out and then back in again. And so heart governor comes right up to, okay, can I just move your t-shirt? Okay. If we can see here, there's the medial border of her clavicle. Right. So heart governor is coming, and it's coming just in between there and there. Okay, so it's just on the inside of this little gate. Yeah. If you imagine that here we've got kidney. Okay. Heart governor is to the inside. Okay, so heart governor does not cross over kidney. Right. So we're coming out and then back into here. Okay, so from CV17, working out and working back in again. Alright, so it's working right up this chest area, and it feels really nice. It feels very supportive, done gently. I would say I pretty much always do it with fingertips, but you can experiment with thumbs. Yeah.
It's the champagne flute or the tulip idea, because it's going in. Is that the sort of out bit as well? Is that the curve you're talking about?
No, the champagne bit is just to there. Okay. So if that image doesn't work for you, then ditch it.
Yeah, it's only because it's rounded. I'm thinking the tulip is like sort of curved in out. That's what I'm thinking. In out, so you're sort of an oval shape.
Yeah. Well, again, the kind of traditional tulip flower just kind of goes like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't have a curve out traditional tulip. Those hybrids don't do that. So it just comes in like that.
It's a rose tulip. Yeah. Okay. So coming up to here, splitting across, coming up, and we're just going to go as far as this.
So where does it come in? Again, or is it just a matter of feeling where it comes in?
It's a matter of feeling where it comes in. Yeah. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. So you're coming out and then back in again. Okay. Shall we work the throat as well at the same time?
Yeah.
Let's do that. Okay, so coming up. So we're heading for, again, as you know, I've said that I like to work the neck downwards. Okay, that's my pattern of work. Is working downwards. In Carola's book, she talks about kind of alternating. Okay, which is a technique that you've used before for stomach and so on. Okay. Again, the way that I like to work it, so I'm just moving the head just very slightly to one side. Okay. And so we're working down in here. We've got the carotid triangle, so sternocleidomastoid and trachea. So this triangle on here is called the carotid triangle because we've got the carotid artery coming through it. Okay. So we're in this triangle. We're not on the trachea. Okay. We're over and we're just off the trachea, just working in. So you can often pick up the carotid artery. So you're going to go in, very delicate. Okay? So it's almost you just placing your thumb and then extending key. Okay? You might place thumb and then just lift slightly. Okay.
More medial to that, there is only lung.
More
Okay.
medial to that, there is only lung. Yeah,
Okay.
because we've got lung, then we've got heart governor, and then we've got kidney.
Kidney.
Okay, so kidney is always to the outside of heart governor. Alright, so if we look here, that is, okay, we can see K is SCM. So here's kidney 27, right?
Mhm.
Here's this little V here in between. So our heart governor meridian is coming down here, just through this little gate, and then it's doing its little cubic thing around. Okay, but kidney is further out, going over the medial end of the clavicle into kidney 27, and then in those intercostal spaces. So if you're clear about where traditional kidney is, coming up and finishing at kidney 27, and then Masanaga's extension just prolongs the line just vertically up, okay, then that's where kidney is, and that, so heart governor is always to the inside, it's always medial to that.
In relation to stomach and spleen.
Okay, so then stomach is coming down here, so that's just a little bit further out. Okay, so here's stomach. Okay, and this is where I would definitely do the head lifting technique. Even though Kay's been helpful. No, that's it.
That's it, isn't it, wanting to help?
Yeah,
That's my large intestine.
don't complicate the issue. Okay, alright, and then if we do spleen, then I'm just hooking my thumb that little bit further over. Yeah, so that's even so spleen is more lateral to stomach.
So you're kind of sliding a bit down.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah. So it's almost like you're just kind of hooking in. Okay, so it feels really different. It's like you're almost on the same place, but you just cross over slightly higher. Okay, so the stomach is here. Kidney is here because it's heading for the end of the medial end of the clavicle, and then heart governor is more medial to that because it's then coming through in this little hollow in here.
So where's lung?
Lung is right on the right. Put the head straight for lung. Okay, so lung is right on the voice box, on the windpipe.
So that's even more medial.
That's even more medial. It's very, very, very close in. Okay.
And they go straight into.
Yeah. Okay. So that comes down to here, and then it comes out and goes into lung 1 and 2. Yeah.